right, so here's the otherworldly mixed martial arts talent, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and there's so much made about his value as a corner man. Tonight, though, he is competing and has Bulas in his corner.
Yeah, Coach Habib is as undefeated as fighter Nurmagomedov compete again. This guy is the definition of pressure. He is trying to take you down, and he does not hide his intentions. He wants to get in your face, he wants to take you down, and he wants to drown you. This guy's a savage, he's a beast. Every word that describes that is Khabib Nurmagomedov with Azbul in his corner.
Champ tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov has graced the octagon. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so the UFC is back at the O2 Arena here in London, England. The adult beverages are flowing, and we're going to feed off this crowd tonight as usual here in the UK.
You know, a lot of times you sit next to the octagon, and because we wear these headphones, you can barely hear. But when we come to London, headphone or not, you are going to know that these people are loud, they're raucous, and they're ready to put on the show. They're ready to also cheer hard for the English fighter.
Oh, effective strike from the clinch there by Nurmagomedov. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
Inside leg kick is there by Nurmagomedov. Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume.
Jab, right hand, body shot, I mean kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw a combination.
How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, hate to be the punch counter tonight. Edge of your seat action as expected thus far.
What a fight. My goodness, what a fight.
Big right hand there. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. And there's the single. All right, so there's the early takedown for the decorated grappler. Exactly what he wanted to do tonight.
Exactly what he needed to do if he's going to want to win this fight. You've got to put this guy on his back early, and you've got to put him on his back often.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
Stay tight. Down into his mount.
Working from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Yusuff gets up. He is back on the feet here. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Lands a solid kick right there. He gets to the single.
And with authority, goes to the judo throw right into side control.
He's in side control. He's got a ton of options.
And now he's got the back.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in.
He's got the choke in.
let's work, come on.
Ooh, sorry to cut you off, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the lock, rolling to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission.
Yusuff gets back up. Well, missed on that one. Well, you don't want to say Khabib has fallen in love with his striking, but he certainly is boxing more than he did early on in his UFC career. Now we'll see if he can follow it up. And able to land that kick to the chin.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Oh, he gets tagged again. Nice combination. Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. He's landing upside his opponent's head over and over again.
Oh, how good is that jab by Nurmagomedov? 1 minute now to go in round one.
Big knee lands to the body. Oh, that one landed, yep.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Establishing the jab here. 15 seconds. Back to the jab now, no good. Nice combination on the feet, and now works it to a takedown. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. Both guys showing up in a big way tonight.
This next round, we want to do the same thing. Let's get this fight back down to the ground, and then we're in your way.
All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
All right, round two. All right, so here we go. Next round is underway. It looked like maybe we would get a finish by submission in the previous round. Close, but no cigar.
Close, but no cigar. He's going to have to do things differently if he's going to submit this guy.
Nice job offensively as the strike lands clean. Oh, another blistering combination there. Really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance. Punch over the top.
Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination there.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal tonight.
Busy in the clinch, lands that punch. Oh, nice land there by Nurmagomedov. When he made his UFC debut in 2012, he wasn't striking like that.
No, he did not look like this, and that's a credit to his coaches, not only at the American Kickboxing Academy, but at Eagles MMA over in Dagestan.
Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. Back and forth we go.
Jab is on point right now.
Right on the button. Not much behind the takedown offering there. Checks the leg kick. 2 minutes now to go in round two. All right, just like we saw in the previous round, the takedown is there at will. He actually wanted a side wager with you on over 10 takedowns tonight. You wouldn't take the bait, and perhaps it's a good thing.
Yeah, that's such a high number. So while it seems tempting, you got to turn away from it. Hey, a bet's only a bet because they know they also have the ability to win. Sorry. This guy knew. Come on, Kimura now.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. Was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Mount this guy.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Yusuff's right back to the full mount.
He's got to start throwing now.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Heavy on top and work those elbows.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Wow, he actually reversed the position, but he didn't stop there. He took a strong top position himself.
Oh, another strike lands from the top. Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up. Yusuff's got a bruise appearing on that left side now. Got to think that bodily investment is going to pay dividends later in the fight. 30 seconds to go in round two.
Oh, that body kick landed. Oh, nice.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he was trying to chase down that finish.
All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
Round three of a possible five. All right, next round is underway. You know these are two of the more conditioned fighters on the roster, so cardio is not going to be an issue here. And for some fighters, you know, you can have one of those adrenaline dumps or the cardio abandons you on fight night. Not the case for these two guys. Both look very fresh as we start this next round. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Nurmagomedov's back in half guard.
Getting the mount here. Nice transition.
All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, big left hand there. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades.
He's got that single collar tie locked in.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here. Oh, right into mount.
All right, side control now. Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura. Notice he'll step over the head to try to get the Kimura.
Crank it. Crank it.
Wow, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round three. Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions. Oh, nice. He should be trying to get back to his feet.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
I mean, these wrestling transitions are beautiful. These guys are really getting after it.
Nurmagomedov's back in half guard. Oh, and transitions right into side control. Khabib's back in full mount. Setting up a sub here. Oh, he's got that submission locked in. He's in real trouble.
John, it looks tight. It looks like he's gonna get this.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
Nurmagomedov's got a bruise appearing on that left side right now. You got to think that body investment is going to pay dividends later. They continue to exchange.
Lands that beautiful jab.
Under a minute to go. Another powerful kick there. A lot of volume with the feet tonight for him.
It's unbelievable to watch somebody make kicking the base of their fighting style. He has shown us that it's possible.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. Man, his body not looking too good right now. It's not quite Dominic Reyes against Jan Blachowicz, but these body strikes really starting out.
They're starting to pay dividends. You know, he spoke to us about this earlier in the week, how he was, oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Yusuff's in half guard now. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Oh, looking for the gilly lock now. Might have the guillotine. Oh, real good submission attempt now. That one looks tight.
Oh, man, that was slick.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Take that didn't go your way last round. We know how to fix it. I want you to pretend you're going to exchange with this guy.
All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Double jab there by Yusuff.
Big shot to the head. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Nurmagomedov gets the single leg takedown. All right, full guard now, DC.
Yes, full guard. Watch for the top fighter to either posture or look to pass right away.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
In the half guard.
Nurmagomedov's back in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
busy as he looks to improve position here.
Oh yeah, he's got him. He's sit tight.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be. Nice shot there by the champ.
Yusuff's in half guard. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Nurmagomedov's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous. Oh, nice level change.
Nice job by him there to move into half guard. Not much resistance from the bottom fighter.
He's just too good in this position. Look for ground and pound immediately.
Side control now. Nurmagomedov's got him in a crucifix now. Going to go to work from the top. Ooh, he's got it locked in. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. Nurmagomedov gets back up again. Well, he works his entire striking game off of that jab. Doubles up on the jab now.
Great diversity in his attack. Nice elbow from the clinch.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Final seconds of round 4.
In the tie clinch, look for the knees to start. Oh, he did a great job. Oh!
All right, so now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4.
You're a wizard. You control them down there. We want to do the same thing this round, but we want to finish. So let's be aggressive.
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. All right, so we'll see how it goes here in this round. Previous round, it was all him just taking his opponent down really every time he entered.
Yeah, every time he got in on the leg, he was able to secure a finish. And that is the idea you want as a wrestler going into a fight. If you have to change up the technique, it's fine. It's not always going to be the very first attack. When it's the first attack, you're very happy. But most times, you got to chain things together if you want to take down a great fighter.
And we know how hard it is to maintain the wrestling, right? The hours required in the gym to make sure that wrestling's still at a high level. He's putting in the time.
Yes, he's putting in the time. And also, you see it in his movements. When he gets to an attack, He's constantly shifting positions. What submission is going to be? Oh, I think he's going for an arm triangle. He needs to push the left arm across and secure it with his head. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. Back and forth we go.
Liver kick. Beautiful leg kick land.
Oh, the takedown attempt starting to pile up. Here's another one. Unable to secure it. Jab gets the attention of his opponent. Lead kick is true there by Yusuff. Well, lands a good series of kicks there, DC. It really didn't take him long to get a good beat on his opponent.
He figured the big double leg level change.
3 minutes now to go in this one. Yusuff gets back up again.
He's got to either go southpaw or he has to actually just try to throw the whole kitchen sink at him. Nice punch to the head.
Single collar tie now. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Yusuff's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch. Grimy fight goes back to the clinch again.
Nice stick to the body. Way to mix up the target. Another takedown land.
Khabib's in half guard. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Nurmagomedov's back in half guard, very comfortable here. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Nurmagomedov's got the full mount. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Yusuff. All right, he's got him in the north-south position now. I know the crowd thinks it's funny when this happens, but if you're the bottom fighter, nothing funny about it.
It's not funny. This is not a fun position to be in fighting. You've got to try and change it immediately because you are carrying someone's weight, whether it's their bottom.
Oh, and he locks up a triangle now. You set off the top. His go-to submission looks pretty tight to me.
Oh, and if he's got you.
Oh, he's out. All right, feet on the hips here. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Oh, nice jab by Yusuff. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Again, shoots for a takedown, not there once again. All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 49-46, and 50-45. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed, not often the case when Khabib Nurmagomedov competes, but he gets it done by decision and keeps that O in the loss column.
And if you want to win a decision, you want it to look like this. You want it to look dominant. He looked dominant tonight in all areas of mixed martial arts. There is no question who's going to get their hand raised tonight when they